Well, don't need to test because I just heard myself, so... Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer Plays, and let's play some more of The Outer Worlds 1, Energy Weapons Only. We are back, and you don't know how hard it is to keep myself from doing more Cassette Beast. I swear, it is really hard.
Poor Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be. What's happening to my voice?
Y'all see these stars I'm seeing?
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out. Always searching for answers, but always in the...
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. This here...
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives.
Stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or...
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, whether you resist or not...
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy.
This whole thing, it's... You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? Is it wrong to try to be a good... But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a new story of the happy you. That's not... It can't be right. How? By removing the need to make any decision. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise.
It's okay, Mr. Vicker. We're here, watching over you. You just...
Your individual self. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be... We exist inside our thoughts. thinking we're in control. It's all...
I think the hermit would mind if I throw up in the corner.
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
That's weird. What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. In a way. Of course.
We finished it. Woo! Sorry, I don't like her. I don't... Clean her out, boys! Parvati's like, excuse me. I'm like, did I stutter, Parvati? Okay, well that's Max's quest done. Fine, let's deal with Clive. I haven't shot up his place in a hot minute. That was 9,000 damage, holy shit. And that was, I didn't even like charge, I just fired.
Incoming! What was that?
Damn.
We may...
You know, it could be interesting to do a run through of the game where you don't purchase anything, but I think it would probably just turn into a prismatic hammer run. That weapon is just too frickin' broken. Well, then again, I guess if you can't purchase, you can't do upgrades to weapons either. Which would reduce the usefulness of the, it'd be better just to... Yeah, no, I will take these grenades. But if I'm gonna get the ammunition, I'll do it at the, I'll do it on the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Well, technically I could hit up, like, all of my usual haunts. Wait, have I not activated Sam yet? I should definitely do that and then use Sam for a bit, because Sam has acid, which is definitely an energy damage type, so... Like, nobody can argue that Sam uses energy damage. Because he's literally shooting acid. I guess it's technically corrosive and not acid, but, you know, it's the same thing. Let's not split hairs, Storm.
It's almost time for today's episode. I found out.
Yeah, I've got a 64% discount with her. Now see, this is an interesting weapon because that is corrosive damage. But it doesn't use the energy weapon damage type, which is my main role. Let's buy those. Repair my gear. She doesn't sell ammunition. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's the thing is, it is already that weapon comes default as doing corrosive damage,
You're looking to
but
shoot.
it just I can't. Where do you stop? Is my question. I had to put my foot down somewhere, and I decided to make the bottom line be I have to use the energy weapon ammunition type. That's the compromise that I made for this rule set. If you want to play, if you want to do this challenge, by all means, do what you want. You don't have to follow my rules. In fact, I encourage you to make your own rules. It's not your challenge run if I'm dictating what you're allowed to do in it. Oh, actually, hold on. He's got better armor than I've got. I thought I saw a helmet that was better. No. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and buy that too. I'd like a hunter's kit, but that's probably not going to be sold over here. A vac helmet, that's interesting. Medicine +5.
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Good.
You probably have a hunter's kit for sale. No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. I probably have a hunter's kit in the ship, most likely. I'm just gonna go quickly around and hit up all the merchants that I've made friends with, and then we'll do Clive's wiping out of the slaughterhouse. Now, I'll be the first to admit that I am a huge fan of sausages. I love sausage. Sausage is my favorite ever. Wait, do I not have the... Hold on, maybe I gotta talk to her before I can activate it. I could have sworn I picked up the acid sweeper already. Can't believe I forgot to activate sand.
Welcome back, Cap. How can I...
Let's see, know anything about the
unit is a cleaning
mechanical?
Sam. Alex likely... If you check... Take care.
Yeah, we're not ready for the 8th away drama. I'm not even sure I want to do Murder on Eridanos this playthrough or not. Kind of need to, though. I don't know, we'll see. Do I not have the... Hold on. I thought I had the item. It's like, usually you can skip stages of a quest if you already have the item. Which I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, it's literally right here in my inventory. I forgot we got messages. Tennyson. Oh. Why am I getting Parvati's porn? Hey, level 23. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's see. Honestly, I think we're okay here for a hot minute. And we're not going to get a whole lot higher by doing science anymore. And I'm not using science weapons, so let's... Do I want to do more persuasion? Well, I can tell you right now, I want to put 5 points into here. Actually, I kind of want to rush to... I kind of want to rush to 60, so yeah, let's do that. I want to put more points into lockpick. Hacking is really not all that useful, to be honest. Do I have a stealth skills +5? Yes. Alright, let's look at your armor. 41 and 29. Yeah, you can have these. Ellie, what are you using? 48 and 26. That's an improvement. That's not. Well, hold on. 29 compared to 29. Okay, those are the same item. 45 to 48 though, that's the same, so. And she is using a heavy weapon skill, so it's probably better. Alright, so let me go. Alright, I'm looking for hunter's kits. Increase your tech skills by 5. It's physical damage, which is kind of useful. Increases your carry weight only by 20 kilograms though. Thug kit. Okay, unfortunately I do not have a hunter's kit. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it while I'm shopping. Grand's Patch. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff in here. Each one of them has meaning. By the way, I recently learned if you side with the deserters, you get a tree right here, which is much better than the Edgewater sign. Which, you know, kind of sucks because I put the deserters in power, but I don't get anything from them.
Can we talk?
Oh, are y'all shooting? Okay. Ada, get us out of here before they shoot somebody.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Oh, I forgot to go activate Sam. I got distracted by leveling up.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years. Thank
Good
you,
work, Sam.
customer. This area is utterly filthy.
So where did you come
All SAM
from?
units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Welcome to the crew,
units
Sam.
Live to clean and clean to live.
Alright, we have Sam. I've never actually used Sam because he doesn't have a companion quest, so... Right, I'm going to go down and check the shops. Let's take Max out and take Sam down with us. Alright, so a couple things about Sam. Sam has no equipment except for what he already has. As far as I'm aware, these don't level up at all. You can't take them all. Equipment is permanently attached to his frame and cannot be removed. Yep, he can't take any armor either. Okay, so let's give him some extra health because we can't give him any stronger armor. Negative reputation per kill. Sure, why not? Actually, no, armor rating. And the 10% bonus damage. Okay, so chance of immediately resetting companion ability. Well, I'm not really using companion abilities, so, or I guess I could. Increase the damage dealt by the companion ability 30%. Damage to auto mechanicals. Minus 20% in-ray damage received. Let's go do some shopping. Let's go do some shopping. Let's go do some shopping and get ourselves a snack. Well, not actually getting a snack, but you get what I mean.
I hear Reed's leaving town. It's not the best choice. Music to my...
Hey, there's an improved silver tongue kit. I'm gonna buy one. I'll buy one of those. That's an improved kit, which is really good. That's plus 10 to a skill, which is a lot. I don't think they're still here, but I'm gonna check. How are we doing on the old ammunition? Okay. No, they're gone. That's fine. Still stealing, though. Alright. We'll do the rounds on Monarch, and then it's off to eliminate a eyesore upon the galaxy.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Did I give you your poster?
You think maybe you could get some of your friends to lend you? Smells like rats in here. Oh, it does work.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you, your loneliness is not my problem.
Do your part to... What can I get? If you don't...
What are you about?
I've got plenty of adrenos. Man, it's a good thing I wasn't counting on one of these for my... Ooh, Libra injectors. Dodge distance plus 30%. That's pretty good, actually. It's a good thing I wasn't counting on... Can I get an extendo sight for my... Interesting. A hat for my build, because I would not be getting one. For some reason, I have really bad luck getting those in this playthrough. Alrighty, let's roll. Now, we could sneak in. That is an option. But, as I said, I soar upon the world. Oh, yeah. I am being amused by the acid sprayer. Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. No reason to kill the innocent ones, but anyone who's got a gun dies. The Vermin. Really good pistol. We'll be seeing a lot of that in the Ballad of the Gunslinger. Well, I won't be using these, I won't be using these vending machines anymore. Yeah, definitely not giving... Oh, I'm still at a 10% discount? How is that possible? Not a high discount.
Detected!
I think I hit myself. Yeah, I did in fact hit myself. Enemy detected. Boom. Yeah, so these guys farm cysty pigs. Cysty pigs are pig-like creatures covered in tumors, and they harvest those to feed to people, and it's abhorrent. These are basically cancerous-ridden. Well, I don't know if they're cancerous, but these are like, you know, these poor things are covered in tumors, and they are cysts, and they like pull them off and feed them to people, and these creatures have to live their entire lives like that. It's abhorrent. By the way, a little disclaimer, because I've been watching like the Carmelo Anthony trial, and I just want to point out that my actions in the game do not reflect my actions in real life. I would not shoot someone who mildly inconveniences me like I would do when I'm playing Dr. Shotgun. That is the actions of the character that I'm playing and not the person that I am. If I play as me in video games, I'm going to be the goody two-shoes that helps everybody and tries to minimize conflict. And that's not always fun. And it's a game. But a lot of times, my playthroughs, I'm going to try to go high, like, persuasion or speech. And, like, so, like, my first playthrough of The Outer Worlds 2, I played that as a character with using, a character using pistols and speech, and I tried to talk myself out of as much fights as possible so I could spare lives. And that's fun to do every now and then, but when I'm playing on stream, like, it's fun to let loose and do some stuff. Like, now, this is a more heroic character. I did kill that, I did kill that guy earlier because they're kind of, anyways, I did kill that guy earlier, but I am releasing these cysty pigs from their burdens. No longer will you guys have to live and create cysts for human consumption.
Incoming!
Wait, where's this enemy?
That's the last of them.
I didn't even really get to see him. Oh, hey, now we're in disguise. Okay, all of these are dead. All of those are dead. Oh, I don't have a high enough lie skill. What's my lie skill? 42. I don't think I can get that high enough to actually get these guys out of here safely. Persuade plus 7. No. Oh, by the way, a little announcement while I'm thinking about it. The Sword Art Online Echoes of Aincrad demo is coming out in a few weeks. I will definitely be playing that on stream, so please look forward to that. And I'll probably, if the demo allows it, be taking the character that I play in it up to the full release when that does happen. So, although I won't be jumping into that right away. I kind of learned my lesson about doing that. I'm going to make sure it is in fact a game I want to commit many hours to streaming before I do so. Hey, thank you for returning the ammunition I spent on that fight to me. I think we're actually going to come out of this with a surplus of ammunition compared to when we came in. I always love that. See, this is why I can't play like full auto builds. Maybe I need to force myself to do it eventually just to like get me out of my comfort zone, but I don't like wasting ammunition. Because when you run out of ammunition, you're out of ammunition. Like, duh. Come out, Clive! What's my medicine skill? 50? Close to 50? Yeah. And I've got this. That doesn't put me at 55. That's stealth skills, not tech skills. Storm. Wait, hold on. That's not what I'm wearing. What? What is going on? That is so weird. That is not what I'm wearing at all. Yeah, that is so weird. It's showing me with the it's showing me with the wrong like armor on. You know, it may have helped if I actually had the quest that I was here to do on. Just saying. That might have helped.
Hey, stop that!
That goes out to the Monarch Wilderness. That's sealed. Yeah, I'm kind of up in the air about what I'm gonna want to do with the with my character in Echoes of Aincrad. It's gonna heavily depend on what's all available. Naturally, dual wielding is not going to be available because Kirito gets that later on. But then there's the whole the little movie that's going with it where it's like implying that Kirito's a murderer, and I don't know what's going on with that. I realize I shouldn't have said that on streams. Joe, please do not. Please ignore what I just said. That was a mistake! Ow! That was the alternate way in. Okay. Anyways, I'm extremely worried about the game, but also excited for it, so we'll see. I'll probably play it personally before I stream it, so that way, like I used to do with games.
Here they come!
I don't think I'll do that with, like, Clive's office key. Where is that at? The foreman probably has it. If there's a foreman. Optional Clive's office key.
Don't want to die!
I just realized that it's probably the hollow disguise that's making me look the way I am. Oh, there we go. The commander had it. Thank you, Commander.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
Oh, I guess, never mind then.
Wait. Do I not have the office key? Hold on. I thought I just picked up the office key. No, that was the gate key. Yeah, I kind of want to see if they've got like daggers or rapier.
Come detective.
Rapier's most likely.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
I was hoping you would have. Yeah, I played a game called Fantasy Life on the Switch. I've actually got the Xbox version of the Girl Who Stole Time. I intended to play it, but never actually got around to. Never actually got around to playing much of it. I think I played like one day of it, but. Or like, you know, a few hours. I intended to play more, but never got around to it, and I was wanting to stream it, so maybe eventually. But where I was going with that was I was playing a lot of the crafter lives, and they don't get weapon proficiency, so all you get is the dagger.
Caution!
Right in the ass.
Clean up the competition! Flawlessly finished!
I have no idea why I don't have the key. I thought I picked up the key. Was it a one-time use item? Shouldn't have been. I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, hell, and now it's working. Oh, I had to call the elevator first. Okay. Deal with Clive. I dealt with him all right.
Wish I could do that.
Yeah, he was pretty rotten to the core. Forget what he was doing to the cysty pigs. He was treating his workers like animals. Man, he didn't leave his office much. He even had a bed in here. Ow. Not the stealthiest acquisition, but you know. And I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. Unseal doors! Gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen! It's all yours, Cassandra. I cleared the place out for you. Yeah, of course the best way to do it would be to go in disguise, sneak through, get everybody to leave via the lie check.
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive.
Slaughterhouse Clive is deceased.
Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
They say discretion is a virtue. How many knuckleheads did you send to murder him? Of course it was me. They say discretion is a virtue.
You ain't wrong, but I prefer a woman. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
The marauders who killed your supply runners got what they
See,
deserved.
this is why I like you, little bird. You make exchanging blood and bits so damn delightful. I take it you don't have a reservation. No. The VIP room's charged by the night. But for you, I'll make...
Sure. For $3.95, consider it
Marvelous.
sold.
Do take care of the place.
So now I have a room here on Monarch now. There's the insurance agent. We'll be coming back to you later. Dry goods and sundry.
Hungry? No rubber.
Alrighty. That's done. I guess I could acquire these science weapons. I might be able to do that, I guess it's worth a shot. I don't really need the experience, but I need to be level 25 before I do Parable on Gorgon, which is the next thing I was wanting to do. In the order of the way I play the game, that's the next thing I should be doing, but I'm not quite level 25 yet. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da
Dirty on the job?
da.
Simply initiate Sam's self-cleaning mode. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
You can't.
New face, huh?
Yes, hold on, let me, sure,
A
yes.
ship captain. Well, I'll be. Here, let me bite. Why don't you grab a chair?
By the smell, he's been muzzling.
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free response. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanja... We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair. Sure thing.
Lie 50. I'll talk to you later. Hold on, let me look at my... My lie is 42. Can I get that up by 8 points? Probably. That's actually pretty good. Guess I could go talk to Velma and see if she's got anything to say about this. I don't know if she will or not. It's clear she wants them back at work, so I don't know.
I'd give you.
Talk about Caleb. Why can't you?
I don't have the bits for it. Besides, if I make an exception.
Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. If Caleb wants to keep this job, I don't even want to think about that. Or how far... Fine. Something...
Oh, cool. Because I did that thing with Braxton, and he's dead, I get a pass on the Caleb quest. That's cool. I didn't realize that. I probably should have... I wish I had known that in my previous playthrough. Oh well.
Sure.
Talk about Velma. I could visit Velma to see reason.
How'd you manage that?
Pay.
Here. Now me and my friend...
Level 24! Let's put some more points in the lockpick. Okay, that's a good even number. So I want to put these points somewhere where they're going to do some good. Yeah, I want to start ticking that towards 20. Honestly, since I use companions, it's really probably high time I start putting some points into leadership. So, and then I can start putting 5 points into lockpick every level until it gets to 100. Alright, we have a perk too. Very nice, very nice, very good, very good. Okay, so we've already maxed out our carry weight. That's actually pretty useful. That's 15-minute cooldown though. Oh, actually, weapon sway and penalty to accuracy down when you kill an enemy. Abso-frickin-lutely. It's been a minute since I saved. Let's fix that. Alright, let's go acquire some of these science weapons. Where's my ship? There it is.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker. Stay safe out there.
You know, I kind of wonder what that, I got that Hephaestus thing, but I'm not sure what that was. I should probably look into that and see what that was. I didn't get a quest for it, so I'm not sure. Jump up, jump up, jump up. Run. I can't do a combat slide.
Somebody was trying to fix this up.
Here. Boom, he's dead. Zero sway. Yeah, it goes exactly where I shoot it.
Keep him quiet.
I am 10 shy of having 2,000 ammunition. Prismatic hammer. The one weapon I'm not allowed to use in this playthrough. Honestly though, there's no reason Parvati can't use it. Because yeah, it's overpoweredly broken when I'm using it. Oh, that needs to be leveled up. Yeah, let's level that up for you, Parvati. Hold on. I got lots of money. Tinker. Yeah, okay. That's level 23 now. Compared to... That's level 14. Yeah, that's so much better. I have you set for... mixed, don't I? Yeah. So you'll actually use it and make an investment of all those bits I just poured into it. Alright, let's go get the one on Sculla. I don't think I can use it, but I can at least grab it. Unfortunately, the prismatic weapon has been kind of nerfed. The prismatic weapon was by far the best weapon previously in the game because it could be upgraded for like 250 bits per level, and you could just keep leveling it up. Every time you level up, you could just pay 250 to keep it, like, you know, going up with you.
Destination reached.
Now you can't do that because they've changed the way tinkering works. And so it's possible to tinker weapons for a much cheaper price based on the level, but it's still very, very expensive to tinker weapons. I think there's robots up here. Oh, I love this no sway. I should have gotten this sooner.
Job fulfilled.
I'm pretty sure I had this on Dr. Shotgun. I can't remember for sure. I'm sure I must have. We got to level 40 something, so I had to have, like, you know, been running low on perks. Oh yeah, the Mandibular Rearranger. So it's a one-handed science weapon, 43 damage. This weapon's created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery and has never been duplicated. Hey, 11,000 experience for picking that up is pretty good. You know, probably good that it hasn't been duplicated. Although, you know what? I would love to have the prismatic hammer in the Outer Worlds too. Please, Obsidian, give us the prismatic hammer in Outer Worlds too. I mean, I love the N-rated scythe, the N-radiated prototype scythe. That was my go-to weapon in the Outer Worlds too for my melee weapon run. Search Hawthorne's terminals for clues. I guess I can run back there. We still had a level until we, until I mean, I guess we could probably go ahead and go to Gorgon. Just the recommended level is level 25. Shrink ray.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
We got clues on Monarch?
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my pilot.
You seen Arthur today?
My dry goods, no rub.
Coat of arms. Okay. Improved tech kit. That's not bad. Aha! Sublight datapad. Damage UDL datapad. Acquire the science weapon in the abandoned lab. Acquire science weapon on Monarch. Okay. I'm excited. I haven't found these before. This will be my first time collecting these specific science weapons. Alright, where are we going? Ooh, the UDL lab, huh? Wonder what science weapon they were developing here. You know, I probably could have picked this up the last time I was here. Oh, it was literally right here. This is locked. Okay. Hacking skill too low. Optional UDL terminal key card. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that one up, I think. I'm not even sure where to start looking for that. So just 1 second, I'm sorry. Located on the second floor of the UDL lab. Okay. So upstairs. The first thing you learn at the Rat Catchers Guild is how not to lose your legs to the plague. Which is a very good thing because the second lesson is upstairs. Override chairman login. What? You are attending a company meeting in Barenzium and vile dissidents attack the building. Get to safety, evacuate the police, protect the chairman. Obviously, protect the chairman. You are pursuing one of the many UDL security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment. When you are approached by a stranger, he makes an offhand comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. Engage him further to access his intent. Smile away. Berate him ruthlessly to defend the chairman's honor. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. Destroy the stories and forbid your children to mention them again. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program. Obviously. Obviously. How dare she read unsanctioned stories to my children? Clearly she doesn't understand the importance of the board and the chairman. Apparently this abandoned lab is here on Monarch as well. Did I miss it down here in the laboratory? I didn't think I missed anything down here. Thought I completely looted this place, but apparently I missed something. You know what? I definitely did not come this way, so yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. Yeah, it was right up here the whole time. Mind control, right? Hey, that's Weapons from the Void completed. That was a huge pile of experience. Wow. Ooh. Alright, so I guess we can go ahead and start it, and hopefully we'll level up pretty quickly. We should. Oh, that was actually where I wanted to go.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. Please
Don't worry, little fella. We're mostly law-abiding. Those big empty windows. Feels like
You just had to say that, didn't you, poor buddy?
Oh, law, I'm getting goosebumps. It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
I should have brought Felix along. Let me go grab Felix. Oh no, he's falling! Butler bot, no! No, they killed him. Drinks!
Diagnosing diagnostic.
Drinks now, you're gonna be okay, buddy. You're gonna be fine. He's not gonna be fine, guys. I just said that to make him feel better in his final moments. Actually, I kind of want to bring Ellie along so we'll bring Ellie instead of Felix. Just want to see what Ellie's reaction is to all this.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
This unit is under construction. Thank you for your patience. That unit is in distress, is what you probably should be saying.
You lucky? So who the devil are you?
Amaya, Captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? I hate to drink alone, and this? To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
I love that clink.
Now what brings you to my house?
Hear about a severed arm.
A severed arm.
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you?
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding. He's definitely not doing that anymore. Something happened to him. Oh dear.
Sorry for
Thank
your loss.
you. But the people in my orbit come and go all the time. Occupational hazard. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
See, let me guess. You need someone to finish whatever Lucky
Excellent
started.
deduction. I can tell I found the right woman for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer?
4
There's
days
been
until
a
that demo
recent
comes out.
vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Gorgeous.
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos.
Not puppy, why puppy
Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Mother's... Whatever happened, we're going to... All the evidence I need should be in... You do... I believe... When you reach... There's a... I think I've heard... Oh! Just so we understand. Between your... Fine. Here's your nav key. A word
In
of...
Dutch?
Mother's...
Mysterious.
It's not...
Not quite enough to... I didn't get any experience for that, I don't think. No, I did. Okay, just not enough to push me to 25. I thought I would get enough to push me over, apparently. Every single time.
This unit cannot bring you any...
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state. Man, I am looking forward to the Outer Worlds 2 DLC because they get to break free from the setting that they were in. Like they were kind of heavily restricted in they were kind of heavily restricted in the Outer Worlds 2 by the setting and what's going on there. I just can't wait to see what kind of zany like off the wall thing we get to do in the Outer Worlds 2. Because if you think about it, like we have to.
I don't know what kind of mess Spacer's
like,
Choice made here, but it figures they leave it to someone else to clean up.
Like the world around us is ending. Like what could people be doing that's going to be distracting them and significantly from what's going on with the rifts and stuff. I have no idea, but Dr. Shotgun is going to be there with bells on as it comes out. With a shotgun in his hand.
Come here. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long. Good. Look up. You're doing swell. Good enough for me. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to... The ones who come back. They aren't always the same men or women. First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled. After that, they're gone. What?
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack.
Will it be wine, make a purple berry? I'm in a chipper mood.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
See, actually I came for a journal.
Can't help you there. This ain't exactly a library. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
You know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure. Heard he took on a dangerous job. The way he talked about the job, you just knew Lucky had hit pay dirt. Awful shame about what happened to him.
See, what happened?
You really want to hear my story? Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid.
Go on.
Get this. The canid was chewing on an arm.
I do not belong to
I'm
Lucky.
a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned some... I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp. No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle. I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business. Third floor. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for... Good. I wouldn't get too close to that railing.
Second floor.
Just in case.
Third floor.
You think the folks here like strangers? because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
Preserved eye.
Professional, I gotta say. That is very well preserved and disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You think they stick the preservative in before or
Wow.
after the eye comes out?
I can see what's in here, even though I'm not even close to being able to pick that. That's lockpick 60 for you.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse.
Well, that was a named person. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Hold on, let me go back down. That might be a quest.
That was my salvage.
I risked my life sneaking around marauders to claim that wreck.
Now you've done.
All right, that's enough. This is a...
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage.
Now you two listen. This is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit...
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later.
Ah, it's no good to leave a...
What do you
Would you do
propose?
me a favor and weigh in as a third party? I can use it.
Can I go to war?
Freddy?
I'll start.
Go
on. Just up the road and due east of here, there's a ship. I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
For the record, when I heard the marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
Quit leading the prosecution, Hullhead. Anyway, that's my story, ma'am. I drew an X in the dirt, with my toe.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both.
Thank you.
You'll pay for this. I don't know how, and I'm not sure.
Here's a six-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for it. Come and chat.
We could always go back and rile him up again later.
I haven't actually talked to my folks. Anyway, it's probably about time Whoa, I'm just suggesting. See, I'm originally from...
Yeah. And, great. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some...
I'll take care of dressing myself.
Anything else?
Something. Don't you worry, Mr. Lucky Spirit. We're gonna finish your work and put you to rest. Go you
I'm just hoping we don't need Lucky's arm to open something else. Whatever happened here, we're not gonna be next. Be ready.
Here we go! Nailed him, Captain!
cut him off.
You'll be fine because you had Adrena time. I don't want to be picking up all this Adrena time either. It'll weigh you down real quick. I need to find out what level the plasma rifle 3.0s start spawning. Plasma Carbine Ultra.
This reminds me of the punchline to a joke I heard once.
I got your back, Captain. Ain't a single mantisaur gonna sneak up on us.
I ain't worried about the mantisaurs. Believe it or not. I'm worried about the crazy people with guns. I go blah, 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 and charge at you. He's got a gun!
First call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI. Fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Access granted.
I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI. Fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Also, this is a level that I get a new perk. I'm gonna give her plus 10% melee damage when she decides to switch over to the prismatic hammer.
Mr. Thompson told me 100 times the cannery couldn't afford spare parts for Bess.
Oh yeah, I
All
forgot
while
this place is
Spacer's Choice
absolutely
was
crawling
building
with
this?
marauders.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just Saltuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
They really think Adrena time does all that?
I am actually 8 short of being able to pick that lock. I might be able to make up that difference. Because you had Adrena time.
Great work.
I don't think I've ever actually been back here. I can take the Saltuna if I want. Don't really want the Saltuna. Champion tossball stick. Perfect game. This is a unique tossball blocker. It's a one-handed weapon. Perfect game. Melee attack speed plus 15%. Attack speed on perfect block plus 50%. Actually, pretty damn good. For someone who actually uses that kind of weapon. Standard troop weapon gold. Light machine gun Mark III. Take that to sell or break down. Maybe got some like sawed-off shotguns in there. Not that I could make use of those. Now let's not pick both doors. It's experience, yeah, but it's a waste of picks. Especially since I need to pick this door. I think. No, I did not need to pick that door. Oh well. Not a huge waste. I think I'm gonna go back to boosting science and guns soon. But I'll probably alternate science and gun level ups to go along with getting my leadership skills up.
Hear that?
Oh hey, my ammo is 2026. That's the year that I'm doing this stream in. That is hilarious.
Easy.
If anyone's watching this in a year that's not 2026, please let me know in the comments, because I'll be posting this up on YouTube when I'm done streaming. So, like right now, it's live being streamed on Twitch that I'm talking this. But of course, you know, this will be up on YouTube for, I guess, technically forever. Unless YouTube gets shut down. Be cool to one day like go back and like, of course the video quality will be awful, but it'd be cool to go back and see some of like the series that I did, like Dr. Shotgun and the Rewish series. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the Elder Scrolls 6. We're going to spend quite a bit of time with the Elder Scrolls 6 when that comes out. And I'm probably going to do only 2-hour streams so I don't burn myself out.
Guess you get what you pay for with Spacer's Choice guards, too.
I find these streams to be way more manageable. Like, I can do the 4-hour streams. I mean, I don't have the time right at the moment. But, like, I can do the 4-hour streams, but I find myself burning out on them a lot. And I think for some of the other stuff, I might keep down to an hour. Just because, you know, I'm not feeling as burnt out. And also, if I need to, I can stop and, you know, get stuff done and come back when, like, well, it's like I need to grind, but I don't really want to grind on stream. But since I'm only streaming for an hour, I'm generally not got a long way to go until I'm able just to stream off stream. That wasn't my kill. No, it was my kill. You know, it was actually the Marauder Colossus that encouraged me to do my in-radiated scythe playthrough of the Outer Worlds 2. Because they have the in-ray, they've taken the Inferno scythes or plasma scythes or whatever they're called, and converted them into in-radiated scythes. And I was like, there's a scythe like that in the second game. I should go back and play with that. And I did. I did a whole playthrough with it. I mean, I occasionally used a different weapon, but like, it was my primary weapon.
They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do.
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent? Oh, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Inferno Scythe Gold. Ooh. So you are 376. You are 459. Oh shit. Why was I allowed to change? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, we're down to 2025. Dang it. Bang, bang, they all fall dead. Exactly. That's how we play. Thanks for dropping in. Shock Cannon Ultra, you say? Ellie, aren't you using a shock cannon? Yes, but you're also using a shock cannon ultra. What are you using, Parvati? Plasma launcher. Okay. %20 discount. I may as well pick these up. You got, yes, you do have frost grenades. Okay. You are fine because you have Adrena time. Okay, we are definitely not picking that door. Like, there's no way we are picking that door. I don't think I'm going to be getting to lockpick 150. Like, I might get guns and science to 150, but not lockpick. Da 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 da, you all die. Oh, that didn't count as my kill, so I don't have confidence. Stun Baton Hyper. That's not better than the Inferno Scythe, is it? Yeah, actually, no, it's not. It's really close, but it's not better. I'm considering doing more Cassette Beasts too on stream, so if anyone's interested in me doing more of that, let me know. I'm definitely considering doing it. I could do like an hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or not Tuesdays and Thursdays, just Tuesdays.
That's the last of them.
I do love when I get more ammunition. Back to basics. Well, that's fancy looking, whatever that is.
Shoot. This place got me feeling like I might dirty it up just by looking at it.
This is a fancy office. Perfecto. Admin functions, unlock synthesis, memory center, override, lockdown. Turn to admin functions, turn to root messages, incoming messages.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here. I have a message for you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are...
That don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out here?
But marauders are just mindless lunatics, right? There can't be more to it than that.
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
Marauders have caused
my friends and Nate.
Believe it or not, the dystopian corporate hellscape wasn't very merciful to this place, just like they weren't to many other places.
I got another fight in me.
What a surprise. Do 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 do. I love that little tune. The little music box tune from this game is going to be one of those core memories.
We're in a proper mystery now.
Yeah, and now that someone's telling us not to go digging. Think this comms tower's gonna lead us to someone with answers, or more warnings and riddles?
I sure hope that spooky person on the screen ain't waiting for us. I'm about ready to jump out of my skin as it is.
You know what's going to be funny is that, you know, it's going to take forever for them to release The Elder Scrolls 6, but once they release it, they're not going. It's going to take forever before they stop releasing it. Stop getting in my way when I'm shooting. Dang it.
Where were we? I'm hoping this leads us to someone we can talk with face to face. Or punch, if it comes to that.
We're almost at time, so I'll need to stop soon. We'll get to where we're going, and I'll probably call it when we get there, so... We need a security point key when you've got a lock-picking skill like mine. Oh, that's actually an upgrade for Ellie. Which, speaking of... That's 44. What are you wearing on your helmet? It's 29. Yeah, put that on. 72 compared to... Oh, that's... just better in every way. May as well use hacking at a little bit of free experience points. Gorgon security checkpoint keycard. Excellent. Right, I think this is a good place to end off for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining in. If you did, or if you're watching this in the future, thank you for that as well. We'll be back maybe at some point tomorrow for Fallout New Vegas Energy Weapons only. I've got some things I gotta do, some places to run to, and then yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Where are we headed? I have some things to do tomorrow, but I should be able to stream. So if not, I will see you guys next week, or probably on Tuesday actually for Cassette Beast. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night. Goodbye.